So this is where your meth guy lives. It's not meth that we're here for.
Meet my girls.
Hey everybody, welcome back to House of Grey Rabbit. I'm your host as always, Grey Rabbit 80. And with me, you gotta catch them all. Prom time.
How y'all doing?
This being the second video since we've come back. Once again, we apologize for our hiatus, but we do want to point out that the Stash is not with us today. Stash is not feeling well, and he is somewhere lurking within, I don't even know where he sleeps around here.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so this week we're going to watch, what are we going to watch again?
Starleaf.
Starleaf. The only thing I know about this movie is it has to do with alien marijuana.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be right back.
What did we watch?
I honestly have no idea. This whole thing made little to no sense in the beginning, the middle, or the end whatsoever.
There was a beginning?
Was there an end?
Was there a middle?
Did it even happen?
Who are you?
All right, first off, let's talk about cast, and then we'll move on.
Small cast.
Very small cast. Only 5 people. So our main 3, of course, is going to be James and Tim. They are ex-Marines.
Yes.
Then they have Martha.
Yes.
Which apparently is Tim's girlfriend, but we'll get back to it. Then, of course, we have Seth, who is an old hippie, and then we have the Ranger.
Yes.
Now, there are some other people, mostly women, about 5 to 6 of them, including Seth's queen.
Yeah.
But they don't speak and they're stoned.
Yes. All the time.
And that is all the cast members in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get down to brass tacks, the meat and potatoes of the subject. At one point, we know that Tim and James were snipers is somewhere. We won't go into where they were or what they were doing. But Tim was the spotter, and James was the sniper at the point. And apparently, they were supposed to take a shot. James was supposed to take the shot. It's convoluted, but right before anything happens, he spots this weird glyph. I guess you call it a glyph or a sign or whatever. Yeah. On the cliff face. We don't know if he took the shot, if he didn't take the shot. Never really quite answers that question. Fast forward 3 years later, and Tim and Martha have decided they need to take James surfing. But to get there, they have to go through a special place that Tim wants to go, which everybody realizes he's wanting to go buy marijuana. Now, he claims it's to help James with his PTSD, but I think Tim just really wanted the marijuana.
That's what James said. You know, he's like, dude, you just want to get high.
They go to find an old hippie named Seth, who has what he calls the star leaf. And he tells them how great it is and everything. They get high with him and the queen, and they have to bring him a box of very specific things, and the thing they forget is gummy snacks.
For the queen.
Because the queen likes those gummy snacks. So anyway, he gives them the map, and then he talks to them about their special rules when you go to get the star leaf.
No video.
Yeah, no video.
No pictures.
No GPS.
Yeah, no GPS, and then...
You can smoke as much as you want.
But then the moment they leave, they have to destroy the
map.
Yes.
And and while they're there, they can't take anything home with them. They can't take any samples, right?
Yes.
So they get to the place where the Starleaf is supposed to be, and this is where the movie just kind of goes on its own. Because the next 45 minutes, we don't know what's going on.
I don't think they knew what was going on.
At one point, James kills Tim and Martha. At one point, a tree eats Tim. Martha finds a wolf girl and then finds out that it's her. Oh, and then there's aliens. And then the Ranger shows up.
Seth shows up.
The Ranger shows up again, threatening to kill Tim and Martha. And then gives his gun to James.
Who threatens to kill him, Tim and Martha, and then himself.
And then there's you know what this movie is? This movie is one long Yoda soliloquy.
Don't do drugs.
Well, no, that's the point. But at the same time, there's that point when he's talking to Seth, James is.
Yeah.
And he's just like, man, it's like, and I'm paraphrasing here, but the doors got open and some things happened because they were held back and they need your energy to move on into a new place. And James is like, what are you talking about? What are you trying to say? Because that's still the whole movie is.
Yes.
Like I say, at one point, you think James killed both the other ones. And then
stick.
Yeah, he did have a gun. He had a stick. It's
Very dangerous stick.
it turned from an M16 into a stick. There's no really reason for it. And then, anyway, so they press through this 45-minute Wile E. Coyote scene, and then he's told by the ranger that the Starleaf is a portal, and it can bring things through, and it can leave things behind. And that apparently the aliens were brought through and they were bad.
I don't know.
Anyway, now keep in mind that strange symbol that he saw in the beginning of the movie, he did see that at Seth's house. Mm-hmm. And he meets up with Seth, and Seth's like, "What do you think it means, man?" And we, the audience, are like, "Just tell us what it means."
Because we had no clue.
Because we have no clue, and we don't. Oh, anyway, point
we
is,
really don't care.
after he gets the thing about it's the portal and all that stuff, then the portal opens up, and James is pulled through, and then he falls out of the car back in front of Seth's front yard
At the beginning of the movie.
at the beginning of the movie.
What the hell?
They are offered by the ranger and Seth to buy more marijuana, or I guess get the map, like you wanted to in the first place.
They're like, no.
And they say no, and they leave. Then they go surfing in a bad day where there's no sun and there's no surf. Starleaf.
What the hell?
Okay, there's no reason for this movie to exist. This movie is 45-minute Wile E. Coyote of...
What the hell?
What the hell? At times it would go to... We found this on Tubi TV. That's Tubi TV. And we'll go into that in a minute. But, we have to watch commercials every so often like Hulu. And a commercial would come on and I would just turn and look at Prime like, what's going on? Because I have no idea what's going on.
I was right there with you.
Oh, I know, because you were giving me the same look back. Like, it was just, the whole thing is just one cavalcade of, is it real? Is it not?
Real? Is it
live? Is it Memorex?
And the fact that we don't know if Martha was in love with Tim or with James.
No, but there's that one good scene where James and Martha are making out, or she's naked, and then she turns into the alien.
Yeah.
And so he was like, he was swapping spit with his gray all the time.
And the alien grabbed his ass.
Yeah, it did.
Big ass hands too.
Yeah, like big old nightcrawler hands.
Yeah. And then the tree eats Tim.
And the tree ate Tim, and then he shows up in the next scene like
attached to the tree.
Well, he was tied to the tree, and then it looked like when they had him tied to the tree, it looked like the ranger was going to burn him, but he wanted to shoot him. It's not worth anyone's time.
I have a headache. Do you have a headache?
I think I forgot some of my childhood. There's a part around 6th grade. I can't really remember my locker combination anymore.
What day is it?
So, in the end, Starleaf is not worth your time, nor your effort, nor the time it takes it to watch it. And we got ours free from watching it on Tubi TV. That's Tubi TV. You can get it on all your devices. We have ours on PlayStation 4, on the TV, on our phones, everywhere. Xbox.
We have.
We've got it on there. It is a wonderful place to go and watch movies and TV and anime and everything like this. But this, unfortunately,
was stupid.
Was dumb. Let me tell you something. When you're so dumb of a movie that you appear on a streaming service under the phrase B movies, we know it's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
dumb.
And I understand, if this was a movie that was originally meant to be watched while you were stoned. But no, because there's no fun in it. There's nothing.
The movie just doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, and let us not forget. Let's tell you about how many things. Okay, so the Starleaf got smoked. And that produced, we had lights, we had aliens.
And we had daytime and nighttime and nighttime and daytime?
Yeah, it would be nighttime looking up at the sky, but it'd be daytime when you looked at them. Trees that eat people, and... See, there's none...
Krypton.
Yes, and that's another thing. The reason the Starleaf gets here is because Krypton blew up.
And a ball that has a marijuana leaf goes through space.
Yeah, literally, it starts out in the very beginning, the whole theme is it's a planet, and then it... explodes, and all these just gold balls with marijuana leaves on them rocket out into the solar system and came to Earth.
So does that mean that the planet was marijuana, or what?
I don't know, I just expected a little rocket with a baby Kal-El come flying by. Whee! Just smoking a blunt. So anyway, guys, thank you for sitting with us through this video. We actually made this video before, probably about
an hour or so ago.
And the battery ran out on the camera, and we talked for like 16 minutes to nothing but a camera.
He did it.
So, Prime, what are you going to rate this one?
Oh, God. An eating tree?
An eating tree.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to rate it. Got any of that sticky icky?
Oh, good.
Had to reach really down deep for that one.
Yep.
So guys, once again, thank you for sitting through Starleaf with us. Please do not sit through this movie. We know some of you are going to try it out anyway. So, once again, if you've ever seen Starleaf, if you own it, or if you go out and watch it on Tubi just because we told you how bad it is, please leave a comment down below.
And if you haven't subscribed, please do.
Also, remember to click the little bell. That way you'll be notified every time we put out content. We put out content pretty much every week. The coronavirus has us a little messed up this week. So, now we don't have the coronavirus, but the world is, you know how it is. And don't forget to punch that like button in the face for us. We haven't said that in a long time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And if you have any suggestions for us, just let us know.
Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching our videos, for coming down and sharing this time with us every day. This has been House of Grey Rabbit. We have just watched Starleaf, and we'll be seeing you.
We are outer space.
Some people think marijuana is a gateway drug. In this case, it is.